What's up, creative minds? Have you smiled here today? No, please do. I am Serenjo, professional photographer, videographer, and retoucher as well. You're welcome to the version. Now, somebody requested another one of our videos that we do a tutorial on dodge and burn. So, let's get to it now. Alright, you're welcome once again. So this picture has been already retouched. I've already retouched this portrait. I know everything. This is the before and this is the after. Okay, so I advise you do dodge and burn after you are done with everything. I think dodge and burn should be done after you are done with everything. So if you have if you are going to whiten the teeth, if you are going to do your figurine separation, if you are going to do some color adjustments and all, please make sure you do that before you get to dodge and burn. That's my advice though. So I'm going to go through the normal process, okay, and then I'll show you how to do it with an action. I mean, I'll put a link in the description below to download the free action I prepared for you guys so that your workflow can be sped up. Alright, so let's get to it now. So create a new layer and then look for your paint bucket, select the foreground color and type in 127 127 127. Okay, so that is 50% gray. Yeah, I think so. Drop it on it and duplicate that layer, select them both, hit on the blending option section and change it to soft light. Okay, so it's looking like it was before we started everything. Great. You select the layer below and I'll name it B, that's burn, and I'll name this one D, that's dodge. Okay, I prefer to group them so I can see the before and after very well. I'll call it D and B. Okay, so that's it. And then you select your burn to, the shortcut is O. So if you can't find your burn to, the shortcut is O, or you can go here and then find it around here, the burn to, there they are. So the dodge 2 and then the burn 2. Alright, so you find your burn 2, make sure the range is set to mid-tones, the exposure is set to 5%, and the hardness is set all the way down to 0. Okay, select a suitable brush size, make sure the B is selected, that's your burn layer. Not that it will matter, it wouldn't matter if it was on the D, but just so you know what you're doing. Okay, for before and after purposes, make sure your D is selected, your B is selected, and start burning. Now with the burning, okay, you burn the shadows and you dodge the highlights. So that's it, that's the key. Burn the shadows, dodge the highlights. Okay, so use your burn to on the shadows. Okay, and then while you are doing this, bear in mind the shape of the face. You should know, and the face is not flat, you know, it's, should I say, 3-dimensional. So yes, just be sure to bear in mind that the face has a shape. Okay, and then doing dodge and burn is going to alter that. So if you don't do it properly, it's going to make things nasty. So if you don't know what to do, just follow the shadows and the highlights and you should be fine. There are shadows here, there are shadows there, there are shadows here, there are shadows here, there are shadows here. These are highlights, these are highlights, these are highlights, these are highlights. Okay, so that's it. Just follow the pattern and you should do great. So in this instance, I'm going to burn this area. Okay, to burn this area. So decrease the brush size, don't be lazy. If you should decrease the brush size, decrease it. Okay, if you should do 2 or 3 strokes on one area. Don't worry, just do it. You can always reduce the opacity if you think you've done too much of it. Okay, and then whilst doing it, you can see your before and your after. Okay, so keep doing it, and don't overdo it though. But if you overdo it, just decrease the opacity and you should be fine. If you are using a Wacom tablet and a Wacom pen, I think it's much better. It feels much better. Okay, so if you really master dodge and burn, sometimes you can even burn places, some places that you wouldn't burn if you don't know what you are doing. Okay, just because you know the shape of the face very well. Okay, you get familiar with how the face should look, how you want the face to look, and how the body should look and all. And then it also goes with your lighting too. So just do it. And okay, so let's see before and after. Okay, so we're almost done. Just it's not compulsory to dodge and bend the whole image. I mean, most people just dodge and bend the face only. I mean, myself, when I do dodge and bend, I mostly do it on only the face. But if you have time, take your time, go through and do it properly. Okay, so let's see a before and after. This is a before and this an after, and this is also a rough work. Okay, so on a regular day, I mean doing a normal edit, I would take my time and really do it, but this is just for illustration purposes. Okay, so take your time and do your own. So you select your dodge 2. I'm done with the burning, so I'll select the dodge 2. I'll make sure the dodge layer is selected, the exposure is set to 5%, range is set to mid-tones, and then decrease the brush size, and then you start highlighting. Just highlight a few places, and I want to highlight our this place, the lips. I think when you do that, it makes the lips pop. Okay, so just let's see a quick before and after. You see the lips are popping already. So yeah, I like to do that, especially on the lips. If we saw her eyes, I'd do it on the eyes. I'd really focus on the eyes. So depending on the picture you are using, if the model has his or her eyes open, don't be lazy. Okay, just dodge it. Okay, so this is the dodge 2 Solane, and then just few more touches, and then you are good already. Okay, so I take my time and okay. Yeah, and if you do and you think maybe, let's say you are using a Wacom tablet and you think the stroke was a little bit hard, you can just hit undo. Okay, or you can leave it there and then turn to opacity later. Okay, and just highlight this place small, and then around the navel, and you can even add some nice highlights in the hair. okay, and it's going to make it look more nicer. So take your time, use this technique anyhow you want it, but if you are doing dodge and burn on portraits, there are some key places you need to touch on: the lips and the eyes. Okay, just make sure you highlight lower portions of the lips, these places. It makes the image look more three-dimensional, if I should put it that way. And then the nose bridge, and then yeah, so that's it. Before and after, before and after. That was a quick one, so make sure you take your time and do your own when you're doing it, but that's the before and after. Basically, that's how you do dodge and burn. And then if I think it's too much, I can always go and decrease the opacity. Okay, decrease it however you want it. Okay, so that's it. And then I'm going to show you how to do it with the action. So after you install the action and you are done with your retouching, what should I say, you are done with other things and you want to get to the dodge and burn now, just make sure you are on the topmost layer, then run your action and it will create this for you. Okay, so no hassle, just select, make sure your action is installed first, select the portrait, run the action, and voila, it's done. Just make sure the exposure is set to 5%, the midtones, the range is set to midtones, and the B layer is selected. Okay, we are going to burn first, then start burning. Start burning. Burn. Don't be afraid, don't be scared, just burn. Okay, and you can burn and bend the hair if you want to. Just bend the shadows, bend the dark places, and use your dodge to highlight the light places. And if you get enough, but that's how you do dodge and burn. So if you have any question, let me hear it in the comment section below. I'll be sure to attend to them as soon as possible. If you want to request a video, if you have a tutorial you'd like to request, let us know in the comment section below and we'll be on it as soon as possible. More videos are dropping soon, so just subscribe to our channel if you've not done so. Give us a like, give us a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video. Remember to stay creative and keep smiling. We're in Version Ghana, and I'm Sir Angel.